Good morning, everyone. This is going to be another video about chaga, and this is just a little introduction I'm putting together today. The other ones is a series of clips that will go with this that I've taken over the years of being in the woods looking for chaga, and I've never really put a whole sequence together that would have made anything. So it's going to be just clips, so you can kind of see what it looks like in the woods. Now, chaga you find can be as small as that piece right there, or it can be quite large. The large ones are hard to get off. Now, see, this is some that I found last year. I especially like this one. See the way the branch is growing out of that, how that grew out of the bottom of that dead branch. My favorite chaga harvesting tool is a hatchet with either a very good wood handle or one of these with the steel. And when you go to harvest it, other than trying to chop into it like this, go into it at an angle, if this is the tree like this. And when you get in there, pry with your hatchet. That's why I like the steel. If your wooden handle's a little weak, you're going to break it. And a lot of times, if you go a couple hits, the whole piece will just pop right off for you. But anyway, this is just to give an introduction to these clips to make a little understanding of what's going on when you watch them. It's just different times that I've been out. And I mean, when you go looking for chaga, you can do it when you're hunting partridges. You can do it when you're just going for a walk. Actually, you can put your snowshoes on and head right out. Right now is a perfect time because it's black and it really shows up on a contrast with the snow. Some of the things will be snapshots in this, and it's just to give you an idea of what it looks like. I'm gonna bring that up to the camera. You can kind of get an idea. The only thing I know of that I've seen people ask about is there's a growth that'll grow on cherry trees. That's not it. If it's not a birch, yellow or white birch tree, I'd leave it alone at this point of harvesting chaga. I haven't seen it on other trees. I have heard it can grow on other trees. Just because I haven't seen it doesn't mean it's not there. It's just I haven't seen it. But if it's not on a birch tree, I wouldn't harvest it. The growth on cherry trees, if you just take a knife and work into it a little bit, you're going to see it's all wood. It's just a growth on the tree. One thing William Larkin brought up that I want to add to the flavor of it, the water you use to make it is with coffee and anything else, of course, is going to control the flavor. I've always said, oh, I like it, it's like our tea, like our tea. Well, William described a salty taste. I've never got a salty taste or out of it. It's always been a tea-like flavor. And I'm thinking the water that's used to boil it, or however you're preparing it to use it, you know, that could control the taste. Well, thanks for watching. Please leave me a comment. Tell me what you think. This one is pretty unique. It's got a branch growing right through it. I can't get up there to harvest it. It's too high up. You can see it's quite a ways up. And I don't have a ladder. So I'm not going to harvest that one. I did harvest a small one right here. That was nice. And there's a few more small ones going up that tree. But that one's really unique with the branch. The branch still in that one makes that one very unique. I can't harvest it because of the height. It's just too high. You can see I'm going to zoom out, which will make it a little bit difficult. You can see it's quite a ways up the tree. There's some chaga in this tree. Looks like people have been harvesting here for years.
We're not going to take any from it. We found plenty. It's not too far off the road. There's a little in there somebody could take. Little there. But it looks like people have been harvesting chaga from this tree for many years. It's quite a good sized yellow birch. Kind of interesting. They're on a beech tree. We'll zoom in. Those marks are where bears have been climbing them for years. Get beech nuts. There's some more harvestable chaga growing. This is growing where they do clear cuts. There's a piece there. I think I will get my hatchet. I think I will harvest that.
I also wanted to add, 802 Vermont, I know you've got it where your deer camp is up north. I mean, I've seen it in southern Vermont. If you go to the higher elevations, it's there. You're gonna begin to learn to look for it from the road and see it along the roadsides. It's there if you look. But I know where your deer camp is. You get into the yellow birches and you're gonna find it.